What do you like about Hamilton?
I love my village family. Seriously, I really like the landscape here, like all the parks and the waterfall. It's really pretty. It's like in town, but really in the nature. I love that.
What have you learned from Katimavik?
Well, I think for me it's been really a life experience. I've learned so much about me in general as a person, and I've learned so much about what I can do, but I've also learned about the rest of the world. I've discovered so much of Canada that I didn't know. I became a citizen last year, and I didn't actually realize how proud I was of that until I joined Katimavik and until I traveled across this country. So no, I think for me, I think it has changed me more than I can tell right now, because I'm not back to my old place, and I can't really compare it to anything, but I think I've definitely grown.
What do you like about Hamilton?
What I like about Hamilton is the people. The people there is sympathetic. I don't know the word in English, but French is a word. And I like they have a lot of Tim Horton. We found a corner of Hamilton. They have like 4 Tim Horton you can see in that corner. That's funny. There's the first Tim Horton too. Yeah.
I think my favorite part about Hamilton is the people. I've met so many awesome people here in Hamilton, and I'm really impressed with the diversity of the culture, and it's really rich here. It's fantastic, and I just can't. It's awesome. What have you learned from Katimavik?
So much stuff. It's really hard to choose, but I think that the main thing is that I finally found what I really want to do in my life. So I got accepted to university, so it's a really big victory for me.
What do you love about Hamilton?
What I love about Hamilton is that I guess it's my first time living in the city, which is a cool aspect. And I love that it's a city, but it's not too big. It's not Toronto. It's still nice. People are nicer to me than in Toronto. I like all the old buildings. I like how that it looks shitty on the outside, but it's nice on the inside. Yeah, I like Hamilton.
What is your favorite activity in Hamilton?
Well, I'm not sure, Avery. There's many things I've done that I've enjoyed. For one thing, I've enjoyed doing the art crawl every second Friday of the month. And yeah, I like going out and seeing what the city has to offer. And I think I also really enjoyed when we went to the steel worker protests, because we learned a lot about the political and financial issues at Hamilton regarding steel. Yeah, that's all I have to
say. No, Katimavik's taught me a lot. It's taught me to like go for what I want and like really not care what people think about you, because people don't matter. I think I knew that before, but I just never really, I didn't think about it that much. It also taught me that there's more to this world than going to school and having some crazy career where you make lots of money, and it's taught me that money's not that important, and that buying new clothes every week isn't important. I'm so superficial. Yeah, Katimavik taught me a lot. I probably haven't even expressed at all how much this has taught me.
What do you like about Katimavik, and what have you learned from it?
What I like about Katimavik, it's the life with the group. I love living with the 10 older random person. It's just funny and we have a lot of fun. And what I learned in Katimavik, I learned a lot in English. First thing I ever learned to deal with 10 other person I never know in my life from different culture and everyone in Canada. I learned to cook too. Yeah, a big part of Katimavik. Yeah.
What do you like about Hamilton?
I think what I like about Hamilton is it's a really big city, but people are acting like if it was a small village. So if you say hi to somebody in the street, they usually answer. So it's pretty cool. And I really like the art crawl, like James Street and all the energy over there when it's the second Friday of every month. It's pretty cool.
What is your favorite thing about Hamilton?
My favorite thing about Hamilton? But I don't have a favorite thing about Hamilton. What I like about Hamilton, I like how it's kind of like Vancouver in a sense, and how it's multicultural, and there's a big contrast between like the whole student population and like long-time residents. It's kind of cool to see. It's got a lot of character. It's really cleaned up in the past few years, and it's kind of, people are kind of excited it's going the up and up. So that's, and like that excitement you kind of feel it, and makes you proud to be here, even though we're only here for a short period of time. But yeah, that's what I like about Hamilton.
What have you learned from Katimavik?
I learned, it's not really learn, but I appreciate more myself, and I learned to live in a group, like in the same house. I never really did that. And yeah, like more about myself and more confidence.
3, 2, 1. It's recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Oh my god, my video.
I can't dance.
What has Katimavik taught you about Hamilton?
Well, before I joined Katimavik, I didn't know a whole lot about Hamilton, even though it's from my own province. And I wasn't very excited about it because it didn't seem very far from where I live. But by staying in Hamilton for 3 months, I've learned a lot of different things, and that Hamilton isn't exactly what I previously envisioned. While I had the idea that Hamilton was very much a steel town, I've learned it also has a more artsy side, and that its image is changing. And so I believe that Hamilton has been a great place for my second rotation in Katimavik.
What is your favorite thing about Hamilton?
I think my favorite thing about Hamilton is the feel of the city itself, the character. I don't know. For me, it offers so much more than what you see at first. It has so much personality, and I don't know. I just love all the old buildings and the mix, the culture, the mix between steel and art, and all those beautiful buildings and their story. I don't know. I think it's just really, really unique, and it's definitely underrated because a lot of people just don't even consider it as an interesting city, and they should because it has so much to offer. I also really, really liked my job because it allowed me to meet a ton of really, really interesting people, and it definitely opened my eyes on the reality of poverty, and yeah.
What I've learned from Katimavik is so much. I've learned so much about myself and about others. I've learned how to live with 10 other people, which isn't as easy as it sounds. I've learned just so many new skills, and I've found out so many new skills that I already have. I've improved so much in a whole bunch of different areas, and I'm really happy that I did Katimavik. What have you learned from Katimavik?
Hello there. Well, I guess in my Katimavik experience so far, I've learned how to share a bathroom with 10 other people, how to live with 10 other people you don't get along with, job.
You have the door open again.
Job, sorry Chris. How to close the door when pooping. The job experience was great. All that stuff. Yeah, lots of great skills learned in there. Yeah.
What have you learned from Katimavik?
Katimavik has taught me how to live in a group dynamic, manage a budget, cook for large amounts of people, get used to a full-time work schedule, and taught me things about different places like Hamilton and Quinnell. Yeah, it's taught me a lot.